the muff, why these boys stressing? Look, I got them shook. Okay, now watch me drive back like Jameis Winston. Give me out your mentions, I forgot to mention. I'ma cop that yellow rolling looking like the Simpsons. Outside, when I pop out, they wanna play but not now. Cause shit fade like a barber, watch me cut your shit down. I used to trust but not now, I used to love but not now. I'm so heartless, you can get hit with it, my steel. These boys know what it is when you messing with the champ. And they ain't your job, but you know it's going down. I ain't really talking flame, but I'm the hottest around. And they ain't worried about it, cause you know how it is when you get into that bag. You get into that bag when you chase into that bag. You get into that bag when you run into that bag. You chase into that bag when you get into that bag. You chase into
WhoDatTV. I am your host, Draye Allen. Man, we got our game against the Rams today in the season Superdome. Excited about that. Crucial game for both teams. For us in the Rams, must win today. Also, we got our Week 11 Breezy Picks of the Week. But before we get in all that, let me bring in my brother, my co-host, Jay Floyd.
Who dat? Hey, man, it's a must win this week, but that's not why I'm right here excited in front of y'all. I'm excited because this is the week I go 9-0, backdoor Ken, and get my claim. You feel me? So I'm live, man, but I can't wait. They back in the dome, so I'm sure it's going to be loud, and AK always cut up on the Rams, so hopefully we can put some points on the board.
So I got my man on today, man. AK, let's get it. 41.
41,
yes,
we
sir.
need that.
Yes, sir. And speaking of the 9-0 GOAT, the 9-0 King, let's bring him in. My brother, my co-host, Ken.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Bouncing back. I'm trying to go back to back 9-0 with my man's Floyd. I know we got a couple of conflicts on the picks, but I'm rooting for you still. Let's get it. Let's do it. I did pick the Eagles to win this week, so no hate towards my people, man.
Hey,
ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yo, we all back. We back with it, man. I gotta do something, man. Like I said, like I was telling y'all before we got on here, man. I said Ken win 9-0. Floyd, you done predicted the score, the exact score for the Ravens game that 1 week. Man, I ain't did nothing yet. I ain't predicted nothing, but we gonna get it right. I'm gonna get it right this week.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get it right this week. Today. We'll start today. But yeah, y'all, let's get straight into it, man. We got our Week 11 Breezy Picks of the Week. I seen a few of y'all drop y'all comments in. We got y'all picks in. First one to go 9-0. We have something special for y'all, man. Let's see if we can do it this week, y'all.
The first non-streamer to go 9-0.
The first, I had a first you had a I got that right, Ken. The first
they ain't want to give me nothing, chat. They ain't want to give me nothing. All I got was a couple good jobs, bro.
A pat on the back.
A good fist
bump. They gave me 6 minutes to rent. That was my reward.
Let's get straight into it, y'all. We're gonna skip through them so we can get to this game, man. I gotta catch this kickoff. First games first. Bears versus the Falcons. Falcons at home, man. What y'all think? Y'all think they can pull it off against the Bears? Or
I'm not gonna lie. I think the Bears get a win this week. Lost way too many games in a row off of finally putting up a lot of points when they started off with being one of the worst offenses in the league. They kind of turned that around with the help of Justin Fields electrifying play, man. He's been lights out, running the ball as a QB. He's still working on passing, but he's just making plays for them. Unfortunately, their defense tends to not get stops when needed, and I know Justin Fields not perfect, but he has some turnovers. But this is the game where they get right. Although it ain't gonna be easy because the Falcons are a kind of like a spoiling team right now. The way that they've been playing, Cordell Patterson's back, so that's their go-to. So we're gonna see.
Look, I gotta make sure I got him in my lineup.
Get your 8th straight win or whatever it is, just ridiculous. Nah, man, I'm going with the Bears as well, and it's for a reason that is completely off the field. Don't even have nothing to do with what's going on the football field. It's just the fact that Justin Fields, he's an Atlanta, Georgia kid. This is his first time playing in that city since he left the Georgia Bulldogs and played in the SEC championship for them that year. And I believe they lost to Alabama before he transferred to Ohio State. So I don't think he's seen a win in that dome that they have in Atlanta, and he's from that area. I think Gwinnett possibly. So but he's gonna have probably 600 to 1,000 people that he knows personally, either in the stands or in the box, and I think he's gonna want to put on a show. He's a young guy and an athletic kid, and he's gonna have the football in his hands more than any other player. I don't know why I'm freaking tearing up, but so it's a battle between
Saints L's.
yeah, they got me crying.
That's it.
It's a battle between him and Mariota, and just him having that extra fire off the field. Being a Georgia kid, I think he'll have a great game, honestly, and kind of put the league on the notice of what he can do next year.
And speaking on Fields, man, he been having a good little season as far as, last year coming in, he had to adjust to the NFL, the game speed and all that. But his second year in, man, he's been balling this year. But that's a good point you made right there, Floyd. And I'm also taking the Bears, outside of everything. I just need the Falcons to lose, point blank, period.
Facto.
That's another one. Man.
Go Bears. Go Bears. Next game we have, y'all, is the Eagles versus the Colts.
I'm gonna take the Colts. No, I'm playing. I definitely got the Eagles. I got the Eagles bouncing back after L that in their mind that they should have won. Some really bad mistakes. So I got that, and the fact that Colts is a struggling team right now, trying to find themselves. I know with Jeff Saturday's first win in his first game, he himself is trying to prove himself, right? So he ain't gonna make it easy, but I'm still gonna go Eagles to get the job done, because the only way the Colts can do it is they have to get that run game going, and the Eagles got slashed really bad last week, kind of on the ground, and I don't think they'll allow that 2 weeks in a row, especially with their interior defense. And then they went and picked up Mr. Ndamukong Suh. I don't know how much time he'll play, but we all know that Ndamukong Suh is a veteran. He's smart. He knows how to. That was his specialty, is stopping the run game. So kind of complimenting him with what they got outside of not having Jordan Davis is like a nice plus. So I see the Eagles kind of dominating this game. From that aspect alone.
And that's crazy, man. They lose one game and go pick up a vet like Sue, a Super Bowl champ. We done lost by 8. We can't get nobody 7. We can't get nobody over here.
Hey, they not playing, man. They're not playing.
But so that's my question. Pretty much I would go with the Colts if Jordan Davis isn't playing. I think Jonathan Taylor is gonna gash them for 185, like whoever did last week as well. But if he's on the field, I don't see that happening. He's 6'6", 335, maybe 350 now. He was 335 at the beginning of the season. He looks bigger and stronger almost. But I don't think Ndamukong Suh, I don't think Linval Joseph coming off pretty much off the couch are going to be in that football game speed mentality to play 60 plus snaps, 50 plus snaps. So they would need Davis on the field, I believe, to get this win. I'm possibly biased. Yeah.
Fletcher Cox.
Big Fletch. Yeah, see, I ain't gonna lie.
Fletcher Cox.
He been dominating for 12 years. Yeah, man, I could see it. I could see it.
Man. It hear me out though, because I don't think that you don't need them to do a lot, right? Even if they're playing half the snaps off kind of first game back, you got to think if you got your best D lineman, he's getting double team. He's doing all the hard work.
That's true.
They got the easy work. They got to come in probably where their weak is at, right? Like they just got to get there. And people like them, they're used to it. They're used to being traded or signed, dropped, picked up. You know what I'm saying? So
that's true. Yeah, they journeyman.
I feel like it's a good ad for what they currently don't have right now. But even without them, that D line is pretty good.
Yeah,
I know, Keith. That's why I think that they're gonna. That's why they're going to come back and clamp him up. Keith said it like nobody did shit. They did not stop the run.
Yeah, so that's all they were working on in practice this week. Yep.
I don't see it happening 2 weeks run. That was my thing. I know you were naming like D-line. I was like, let's not forget about Mr. Fletcher, man. Fletcher's still him.
Big 91. Nah, that's facts. He is him. Himothy. I'll just go for the sake of parity. I'll go with the Colts, being that's one of the best O-lines in the league. So it's going to be an O-line, D-line battle. I'm going to enjoy watching that game and seeing what happens up front.
I I got Eagles bouncing back on that one, y'all. I got them bouncing back. I got them getting this dub over them. What you about to say, Ken?
I was about to say, Floyd, with that pick, do you have confidence that Matt Ryan can get them first downs? They're gonna have to throw that. That was the biggest difference in that L that they took last week. Taylor Heineke was still able to get Scary Terry the ball.
And Matt Ryan, he got dimes, bro. Matt Ryan's
he's playing really poor right now.
Yeah, he is. But I mean, who's to say this?
They actually
the breakout game, you know.
Either Sam Ellinger started, they bitched that man Matt Ryan.
Yeah, I think it's Ellinger or
So.
Well, I don't know about
that's a young quarterback against like D. Slade and CD and them.
I don't know about that.
It's a tough one. Now, Sam ain't no Heineke, bro. That's all I'm
give me the Eagles, man. Give me smart money. Give me smart money.
Look. Hey, Floyd. I don't want if the Colts win, I don't want you coming like, hey, y'all ain't have to tell me. I just want you to know.
I'm gonna take my lick. Look, I'll go 9-0.
I'm not trying to, affect your 9-0 streak. So we signed like a little contract here that I ain't had nothing to do with nothing. You fix this on your own.
I got you.
Hey, you better check Mama Dukes before you switch, though. You better make sure she
see? I told her she got to stop listening. Nah, I'm playing.
What up, Carmen? I see you in here, man. What up, my boy?
What up, brother?
Congratulations. I know you enjoyed.
Yeah, bro. Nah, we was on the pod earlier before we went live. We like, bro, that mug clean.
Look, I'm gonna have to get with Raylan first on that one for you, Carmen. She got it for me, so I'm gonna have to get with her.
Hey, Carmen, that's what he get me for going 9-0. He gave me that jacket.
yeah. I'll send somebody one. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, that's fire.
That's fire.
So we all going Eagles, right?
Yeah, so we all going Eagles.
All going Eagles.
I know your girl happy right now, boy. Now you're talking. She slumped.
She over there on her phone. She probably smiling. I can't see it with the covers and stuff. Next game we got Jets versus the Patriots.
This is one of my favorite games right here.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why I'm going.
Hey, this is always a good game too. Every time they play each other, I feel like.
I know,
Jets.
Man, I'm about to say I know we don't do it this way, so like I'm gonna go with the Jets, but I know with confidence that the Jets will cover that 3.5. That's kind of like my play. Like if I had to choose, like I really want to go with that because they're not the favorites. I want to go with them covering, and I'm gonna go against the odds because they have not beat the Patriots in a very, very long time. Yeah. Their first matchup. They should have won that game, and of course, you got Mr. Zach Wilson with some really bad turnovers, things that go their way. They got some really bad penalties.
I was about to say they got some bad calls.
Had a pick six called back because of a late hit on the QB, which is super unnecessary because it happened obviously after he was throwing that ball regardless. So I see the Jets finding a way to get that win against Bill Belichick. The Patriots are winning games because they know how to win, but at the same time, I don't think skill-wise that they're good enough to get through the Jets defense and the Jets run game. And I know they lost Bryce Hall, but they still replaced Bryce with not one, but they have two good running backs right now that they can 1-2 punch and maintain the game. Just minimize Zach Wilson's craziness in the backfield, and I think they get that win.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm rolling with Jets Jets, and that's because I almost feel like with the lack of weapons that the Patriots have, as far as, and I actually took New York to cover. So even if they don't win, I'm gonna get mine. You feel me? As long as they cover. Mm-hmm. But I feel like with the lack of weapons that they have outside of the box in New England, Sauce Gardner and those guys are really gonna be able to key in their press man coverage and not really have to worry about a whole lot going way over the top, over the field, down the field, I meant to say. So I think if New England does move the ball, they'll have to do it like 3 yards at a time and chunk as far as because they won't have what the speed that they need, honestly, outside of the running game. So I got New York winning and really a low scoring game, and maybe the Patriots scoring like 10 or 13 points. I know it's difficult. It's in division. Belichick is in there. But I think this is the week that the Jets break their curse, so to speak, and get the win in New England.
Okay. I'm rolling with y'all. I'm going Jets. Jets.
Nader, what up, Nader?
Nader, man, I see you, man. What up, my boy?
What it do, Nader?
Uh, but yeah, I'm rolling with Jets too. I like that defense over there. I like Sauce. I like all that they got going on. So y'all pretty much covered it all, fellas. Hey, I got them pulling through over the Patriots. Next game we got Browns versus the Bills.
Woo! Hey, this is a tricky one.
I was finna say.
This is a really tricky one. They're playing common grounds right now. They are playing in Detroit. Um, it's hey, that's a look.
I know. Hear me out, man. Hear me out.
Look,
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm
hey,
rolling with Cleveland. This is a trap game, but I feel like both of their backs are gonna go over 100 yards, or I would say both of their backs will go over 80, 75, but really have a huge impact on this game. I think Cleveland's game plan is gonna be they're gonna control the time of possession. They're gonna try to keep the ball out of Josh Allen's hands. They don't mind running for 3 yards in a cloud of dust, 3.5. And doing it and lining back up and doing the exact same thing with Chubb again. So it's gonna be one of those dink and dunk kind of games. Also, Buffalo on the other end, I think they're gonna be going for it all. They're gonna be going for broke, trying to throw it for 20 plus on every possession, and 20 plus yards. I mean, at some point. And I just don't know, man. It's like Josh Allen, he's been letting me down. He hasn't scored a second half touchdown in I think 5 weeks now, so a month and a week. So even if they start hot, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that run game.
I
It's a stretch, though. I know.
I mean, it's a fair pick because I was going back and forth, but I'm gonna go with the Bills. I'm gonna rock with the Bills. See, I don't know if they're ready to lose back-to-back games, especially how they lost last week. Josh Allen is a competitor. I think right now he's probably like the hungriest QB in the league in terms of wanting to win. Right? He's the first to say poor play from your quarterback not gonna cut it. Right?
Yeah.
I see him coming in this game, and here's what the Browns are lacking is pass rush. They're not getting to the quarterback. They're actually really bad at that right now.
And that's gonna kill them
And
against
if
the
you
Bills.
can't get to the quarterback, and especially Josh Allen, he is going to murder you. And it's not
Yes.
just passing the ball. We know he is nowhere near afraid to run the ball because he will
Yeah.
carry the ball almost just as much as Lamar Jackson, right?
Yeah.
So I got the Bills 'cause I'm not confident enough that the Browns are going to be able to stop him unless and they need basically it's not that they need him to play bad. Like they can't
Facts.
stop him. They need
Facts.
him to make mistakes, right? So I just don't see it happening. I'm gonna roll with the Bills.
That
That's my pick.
throwing shoulder, Carmen is still toe up. His offhand, the left hand is still banged up. So there's a possibility Josh Allen don't finish this game. Myles Garrett is on the field. He's gonna tote because he's hard headed somewhat. He's a great player, but he's hard headed. He's not gonna try to protect himself. Josh Allen gonna go for broke. And I don't know. I know it's a trap and it's a stretch, but I think
Yeah.
this gets him in the L column
No,
this week.
that's a good take, Floyd. I mean,
No,
it really go 50-50, but I'm rolling Bills, man. They're not playing at their house, they're playing in Detroit, like Carmen said, indoors. And then I seen that a lot of their fans, man, bought a lot of tickets. So it's gonna be a lot of them in there,
Yeah.
man. The Bills fans are loyal, man. They real loyal
Facts.
to travel like that.
Mafia, Bills Mafia.
Yeah, so
Man, especially
look.
coming up from that snow today.
My
Yeah.
kid said Josh Allen throw clutch interceptions in the second half. I'm telling you, because that's my fantasy quarterback. I know. Like, bruh. It makes no sense, bro.
yeah, definitely a get right game.
Fumble, INT, the third and the fourth quarter be bad, man.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot for the breath. They get, like I said, like Ken said, if they can stop him, if they can stop Josh Allen, hey, and then establish that run game, they'll be all right.
Yeah.
They'll be all right against the Bills, but I don't see it, man. I don't see it. That's just me personally. But we'll see. We'll see. Next game we got, y'all, the Panthers versus the Ravens. This is a good one. I like this one.
This one gonna be close, I think. But I got Baltimore.
Okay.
They got Roquan. I don't see PJ Walker or Baker Mayfield. I think there were talks that Baker could play, whatever, blah blah blah, whatever. It don't matter with that defense and the quarterback that's on the other side of the field. I don't think they'll be able to stay on the field long enough to put up enough points. Roquan Smith is everywhere. He had a good week last week also again. So yeah, man, I don't think Carolina can contend.
I am going to go with the Ravens. But I am going to say that the Panthers are going to cover that. I think the spread's like 13 points. They are going to cover that.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar Jackson is sick. I know he missed some practice. I just going to be a really slow game, but like how do you like slow but fast. So this game's going to end really quick. There'll be a lot of running.
Yep.
They're getting up out of there. It's not going to be a high scoring game. That's why I think that spread is going to get crucified. Uh, by the Panthers. So, um, but that being said, I'm still going Ravens on this just because the Panthers are Panthers. They're secretly tanking in a
Yeah.
way, like they're winning, but they try not to make it obvious, right? Like that. I think
That
Exactly.
front line, man. I've been speaking on their front line all year. They defensive front line, and I like them, man. They can get back there in the backfield and get to the quarterback.
yeah.
But I just feel like it's gonna be too much for the Panthers. And speaking outside of it, I need them to lose. Also, need the Panthers to lose. I mean, yeah, Panthers to lose. So go Ravens, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Action Jackson.
I thought it would be a bad weather game. You know, they on the East Coast, all of that, but it's gonna be sunny.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, but
It's colder here in Dallas than it is over there. Seem like.
man, it's cold in where Ken at right now.
Yeah.
Boy.
You see, I'm furred up.
Next game we got y'all the Cowboys versus the Vikings. Hey,
Man,
this probably the
Man.
hardest game.
Yeah,
Yeah, the hardest game. Right
hardest
here.
You snap picking this one. I don't know why you did that.
Hey,
Why you do me that?
He don't want nobody to go 9-0.
Yeah, why you do me
But
that?
hey, I'm rolling with the Cowboys on this one. I'm rolling with the Cowboys. It is not going to be an easy game for neither team. We know Vikings, they love to play to their competition, up down. Cowboys are still they're playing good. They're a good team. I'm going to roll with them because I'm just not a fan of going with a team that was kind of starting off hot or being hot, losing back to backs. Secondly, I know the Vikings, they are bound to shoot themselves in the foot. They almost did it
Almost
last
lost
week,
last
right?
week. Yeah.
So I see Cowboys doing it well. I don't know. I don't recall if Zeke is playing, but if he's not, I actually think they will do better. And the reason is Tony Pollard is a
yeah,
freaking
Tony. Yeah,
playmaker, bro.
Tony
Boy,
Pollard,
Tony
explosive.
Pollard is a
animal.
playmaker. So I think if they let him get the ball and get going, he's going to make things happen. He's quicker to take advantage of their O line, and I know their O line is known for being really good, but they've been struggling the last couple of years, so with injuries and whatnot. So I think he can make do with that. Zeke is a type of player who needs a good line, like he needs because he's a slow, patient runner, like right. And if
Yep.
those holes aren't there, he can't get jiggy like he wants to. Tony don't need that. He hitting that at 4.3 speed. So I see him getting jiggy. I man, that defense. I see here Micah making it real hard for Kirk. And
Exactly,
real
dog.
hard for Kirk. I still manage. I know Kirk. No, he gonna put that ball in the vicinity of Justin Jefferson as quick as he possibly can. But
And that's
Mike, you
gonna be a
gotta get
matchup, boy, from Jefferson to Diggs. That's a good little matchup right there. I like that matchup, but it's gonna be loud up in there in that stadium.
Yeah,
You
they
know how
don't
they
they
be.
don't play,
You know how they
honestly.
be, man. Hey,
It's cold. It's cold. Give me soda. Give me
you know how
soda.
they be, boy.
And I'm real reluctant because
Vikings.
like Ken said, they just got out of a trap game. And sometimes when you win those trap games, you almost feel invincible. Like we just gotta show up, put our helmet on, and do what we do, and we're gonna come out on top. But I think they kind of reassessed themselves this week. They realized how close they were to coming to a loss. I don't think they're a team that's 8-1 good, if that makes sense. But I think they'll go 8-1. Or what would this make 9-1 or 8-1?
Oh, Keys, I remember that.
Yeah, I remember
I see it coming
this
through.
will make 8, huh? 8, I think
8-1.
boy.
So
I
I
think
don't think they are an 8-1 team, but they're playing like it. Eric Kendricks is flying around 54 on defense. That's who I'm gonna have my eyes on pretty much the whole game, because he's gonna let you know where the ball ends up. If you follow 54, you'll find the ball. So I think they'll come up with a turnover or two, whether that be Dak or Zeke coughing it up. I don't think Tony Pollard will. A wide receiver could also fumble. They as talented as Dallas is, I still just feel like even though they're a more talented team than the Vikings, they're not playing as well. They're not playing like it.
Yeah.
And I think Soda is being coached a little bit better. They feel like a more cohesive and together team as well. So I think that'll come to fruition while they're at home.
Yep.
If it was in Dallas, I would get a Cowboys.
And you speaking on the Vikings being 8-1, bro. They are quietly, I mean, they're not being talked about a lot,
I
bro.
swear.
And I feel like they
Hey,
got some pressure built up over there too, because everybody giving all the hype to the Eagles and
I
everybody else, but
swear.
the Vikings
look,
not getting talked about, and they 8-1. That's crazy.
man, before the season started, I kid you not, the amount of I know it's not being talked about, but a lot of people picked the Vikings as Super Bowl favorites. They were actually one of the favorites. Like, and I was like, what the heck? What do people know that I don't know? Right now they're 81, so it's kind of crazy how this has been predicted. Like, I gotta find the odds on this, but they were one of the top teams. Like, you think people would be like, oh, Eagles, whatever. The Vikings were selected as a favorite to be Super Bowl champions of 2022, man. So we're gonna man,
Yeah, and
the way they
it's
playing,
surprising that they living up
no,
to it with
I
Kirk
Yeah.
do.
Cousins.
Hey, kind of on the same topic, talking about the same team. Justin Jefferson, bro. I said this before. Both of them got drafted. I've always been more of a fan as in terms of like skill of Justin Jefferson than I was Jamar Chase. Just going off top, I'm gonna tell you right now that man Jamar Chase's bag is ridiculous. His route
Yes.
running. I think Chase had the tangibles. Chase was built like the man, right?
Yes, bro.
He was
Yes.
built like the man. Like you got a receiver that's basically almost built like a running back. The way he, you know, what I'm saying, stocky,
Yeah.
strong,
And
strong.
Justin was like
Yeah,
160 when he
yeah,
showed up on campus at LSU.
man. But he is so icy, bro. When in terms of his
Ooh.
route running, his hands, his speed, like his shiftiness, like dude, watching that man, I'm a fan of him. And I made it my duty to try to pick him first. I got him in one league in fantasy. And I'm like Justin Jefferson is about to go off, bro. I seen it
Facts.
happen, and hopefully he keeps this level of play up because right now he's my favorite receiver in
It,
the NFL, man.
NFLSU, you dig.
Yeah.
Nah, and that's a good point. I honestly feel like he plays best against DBs that gamble on him. DBs that are
Yeah.
kind of trying to make a name off of guarding Justin Jefferson. If you watch the D Slay tape, Slay was not gambling, bro.
Hell
He
yeah,
plays
Keith.
in phase. He's not gonna jump out of
Yeah,
phase to go to the ball or bite on nothing. Excuse me. And Trayvon Diggs is the opposite, literally day and night
yeah.
from D Slay. They're both probably top 5 corners, top 6, but they just play a different game. And Diggs' game plays into Justin Jefferson having a better game, contrary to Darius Slay. So I think
See,
he'll have a good game.
I see, and the one thing that scares me about me picking the Cowboys is like Diggs is it's a pretty overhyped corner in my opinion, bro. He really is. Like people target him, and they target him for a reason. He's not the most
Mhm.
athletic dude on the field, not quick, not like the fastest dude. He's very technical, and I think if you have a QB that knows how to get the ball to that receiver, it's raps for him, bro. Like I think that Diggs, like you see what he did to Laddie, you know what I'm saying? So I can only imagine what he's gonna do to Diggs.
Yeah.
He said Diggs had in facts, Keys.
Yeah,
Keys, you
honestly.
talking talk right now, man. You
Say that.
talking that talk, boy. That's Marcus Hines, Keisha Hines, man.
I
But
was
nah,
50
I
50
just
with
had to
this.
speak on that.
I was
Yeah.
50-50 with this. But I'm gonna lean a little. I'm gonna go Vikings. I was going Cowboys at first, but Ken, it looked like I'm over here jocking your picks right now. So I'm gonna go the opposite way so we can get off the same train right now. I'm gonna go Vikings. I'm gonna go Vikings, man. I
Man.
got them pulling through today. I was going boys at first, but I'm gonna go Vikings. I
And
probably
this game gonna be the toughest
It
one, though.
is 50-50 though.
It's
yeah.
Both
gonna be a
teams gonna
tough one,
play
bro.
well. No one's gonna dominate each other.
Yeah.
And next game we got y'all the Bengals versus the Steelers. It's
Ooh,
another good.
Pittsburgh playing hot, man. It's in Pittsburgh. I just feel like Joe is gonna score. You know what I mean? Outscore them, but they're gonna score.
Joe Burrow always light them up though, man.
Man,
Every time he plays the Steelers, bro, he lights them up.
500.
and they coming off a bye. They come off big
Oh,
rest.
give me Bengals. Give me
Bengals.
Bengals. I ain't saying no
Hey,
more.
500. But Pittsburgh is gonna score. I don't know what. Let me check what the spread is.
Sorry.
Just right.
Hey, don't
Fast.
talk
I
about
know
the
we ain't
score,
gonna be too
Floyd. You
long.
can't talk about the Steelers score,
You
right?
right.
You
You
can't.
right.
We tell you,
You
you've
right.
been beat up, bro.
You right. Let me see. Okay, so it's over under 41.5, and since he's favorite 4.5 points. No way Pittsburgh covers that. That's a little too close for me.
Yeah.
No way.
I mean, it's gonna be tough. Luke still not having Chase, I feel like, for him. But I don't know, bro. I got them pulling through, bro. Like I said, he lights them boys up. Who you had, Ken, on this one?
Oh
I
God.
forgot who you
That
had.
Jamar Chase jersey he
I
had
pick
on
I
in
pick Bengals.
in
I
his
pick
story.
You pick the
I
big
pick
one.
Bengals.
That Jamar Chase jersey he had on.
Yeah,
in his
yeah, with
story.
my with my
Yeah.
yeah, you know how I'm rocking, man. I'm going Bengals. They coming off the bye fresh. I know my man Small. If he watching right now, he kind of be secret like, we gonna show them.
Yeah.
He gonna show them. But nah, I gotta go Bengals, bro. Steelers
Healthy
got
Mixon, healthy Uzama. I think they scored 30 plus.
the main reason I'm going Bengals too. I think they have bigger playoff aspirations than the Steelers do, and if they need to win this because if they don't, Ravens starting to take off and Browns not making it easy. The division not making it easy for them at all. So he said that you
Now,
need.
now you need to go back.
Keith's on one today, man. You woke up on
I
pure
think
soil.
he's not playing inspired. He's got to, you know what I mean, like get the heart back into the game, heart onto
Man,
the field.
they
He's going through
making
the
it
motions.
hard for him, bro. He came from a team that just shoot, maybe they line was better than the Steelers line. Like,
For real.
man, he's struggling. He's getting. He also like I think Caleb said it last week, just not running east and west instead of north to south, especially someone like him. So we'll see
Yeah,
if he
big
get
as
back.
he is, man, he got to run north to south, man.
He did come.
And
He is
when
coming
he
off a
does,
99-yard game, bro.
yeah,
He always fall forward when he does.
I would say when he does, he always push it forward. But the next one, y'all, is a Sunday night football game. This another good one. The
Trap
Chiefs
game.
versus the Chargers. Another trap one right here. Another
Because the
trap.
Chargers,
Chargers,
baby.
they always play KC well.
Yep.
They don't always win, but they always give them a run.
And they're at home, so this makes it that home field advantage makes a difference in football, man.
And they were a lesser team as far as talent wise in the previous years where they were giving KC a run.
Yeah.
So with all that wealth of talent, it's like maybe they could do it, but they can't do it. Give me KC.
Okay.
Prime time Mahomes. Excuse me. I think I went against them one time in prime time and I regretted it this season.
Yeah. It's something about prime
ain't
time
doing it again.
Mahomes, man. When he got that spotlight on him like that, man, dude just goes crazy.
Man,
that's what he be making all them falling
He should be
throws.
back there like this, comfy.
Hey, check me out, bro. I'm going the opposite.
Okay.
I'm rolling with the Chargers. I'm rolling with Jay Herbo, man. And Jay Herbo is secretly another player. He's due for one, bro. He's due to pop off. I know he don't have his receivers. I know Chiefs they're hot right now.
They hot, man.
I got Chargers kind of blowing that up. Big play from Austin Eckler. They're gonna need it. Justin Herbert is going. I think he does well when it comes to shooting out with a QB. When he's playing with other QBs that aren't playing that well, I feel like that slows him down. Kind of in a way, it's weird. I don't know if it's weird to say that, but I have more confidence when he faces QBs like Patrick Mahomes.
That makes sense.
The last time they played, it was great game, high scoring,
great game. And then really, when Herbert got hurt, that really kind of shook him up a little bit because they really had the Chiefs on the ropes.
Yeah.
So this was another.
I know one of them 50-50s, man.
Oh man,
like my reason to pick them was off the field. Like it only got nothing to do with on the field. So
yeah.
And honestly, like I know it's the Chiefs, and I won't be surprised if this pick goes the opposite way, right? But I'm going to take my chances. I'm going to rock with
Tony. That boy Tony on the Chiefs. If he have another game like he did last week, man, it's gonna be scary for the Chargers because that boy was fixing his gloves and mid catch and everything else. I'm like, what? Dude,
that's all he needed. He needed to get out. But the Chargers need a huge play from the receivers. I need Palmer has to continue to step up and know he's been getting high targets. He just gotta make plays. I know they're losing.
I think Keenan Allen gonna play.
Yeah, he's on the fence. He's on the fence.
I'm just checking my fantasy lineup and I'm like, oh, he's still in there.
I think Mike Will was also another one where they don't know. So they might be getting those weapons back. It is a Sunday night game, so they got it all day to kind of test that out, right? Mm-hmm. So we might be getting a full.
I like that. I'm going Chargers. I'm going Chargers, man. I'm going Chargers.
I like it.
I'm with Ken on this one. I'm going Chargers. Yeah. That's a good pick. I got Chargers.
Yeah,
Look, when Floyd pick it, or when his pick go through, I'm like, I told y'all. We gonna see,
man. Man, Papa Carmen, man, what's good, man? That's Papa Carmen in the house, boy.
Yeah.
Papa Scoop is up in this mug, boy.
Big dad energy. Yes, sir.
Man,
Proud of you,
man.
boy.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy, boy. Go crazy, man. My kids all grown up out here getting married,
I'm
engaged,
weak. I'm weak.
having kids, man. I'm proud of y'all, man.
Real rap. Real rap. Ken, we know we got to get you out of here in like 5 minutes, man. Let's get this last one in.
Oh
I
yeah.
wanna know.
Last
I really want to know who you got in
49ers
this game because it's the
versus
Arizona Cardinals.
and on Monday Night Football.
What you got to say, my boy?
Oh man. Oh man, oh man. I am going to go with the 49ers. I'm going against the Cardinals.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
going against the Cardinals. And the reason being is like we've just seen the Cardinals get one of the greatest gifts in their freaking franchise in CMC. A running back. That's the best running back they've had since Frank Gore was in his youth. So CMC is him. And
He ain't got Cardinals by 40. Don't lie.
Real talk.
let me hide my phone in my parlay real quick. Nah, man, I'm going 49ers. Leave me alone, Carver. I'm actually going against them, man. I was itching when I had to pick the 49ers, man. But I'm going with them. You got CMC. I think Debo is playing, but I think with CMC, that's going to ruin Debo's worth, if you ask me, is because they're going to feed this man CMC. So that it said they don't need Debo to be that running back that they've been asking for because of their lack of running back, especially like staying healthy. So, but still, him being a great guy to take a screen, which that's up Jimmy Garoppolo's alley, sharp passes, one of the best yak receivers in the league. I just see them making plays. Cardinals have been real sloppy defensively, obviously offensively. I've been still picking them, but they're just so fluky that I just like always bank on them getting wins. So I just don't see it happening. Bosa is feeling himself, man. He's getting back at it off of his injury.
Yeah.
He's going crazy. So Kyler's gonna be running for his life. Is Kyler playing? Is it confirmed if he's playing?
I think he is, yeah.
Yeah.
And they took his clause out, his 4 hours per week of independent study of the playbook and film. So they took that out of his contract, which is a little peculiar to me. That's a big question mark. That means he probably went into a GM's office and had a conversation or something.
He just wanted to play COD. He just want to play
he's trying to get on that new duty drop.
Wait a minute. He been playing Warzone? Yeah. I'm going with the Cardinals, baby. I'm going with the Cardinals, baby. Give me the Cardinals, baby. Get the fuck. Hey, put me down for the Cardinals right now. Put me down for the Cardinals, baby. He went in the office. Hey, Warzone been busting this out this week. Yeah. Man, I'm going Cardinals. Look what you talking about, Cardinals. Cardinals by 30, man. Yeah. Cardinals, baby. Quit playing with me.
So I want to roll with Arizona too, but I've been watching Hard Knocks, bruh. That team is falling apart. So if they don't win today, I honestly think they all slowly but surely get broken apart. We're going to be watching a funeral Monday night if the 49ers are above Arizona's level of play, because that team, they're going to start turning on each other. They don't seem cohesive and together.
Who are you talking about? I'm sorry.
I'm talking about
Arizona. They falling apart. So I want them to win so they don't break up. You feel me? So I'm going to go with Zona. But if the 49ers start dominating them, honestly, that team's going to turn on each other. And I think this might be the last we see of those guys. They're going to slowly start breaking apart, going their separate ways.
He been freed all his whole career, man. He got out to Texas. Now he with the Cardinals. It was looking good for a minute. I ain't going to lie. But
yeah. Hey, so give me Zona, but it's because I want them to be like, I don't want them to win, because if not, and actually, you know what? No, give me San Fran, because if Arizona wins, that's one more wild card team we have to contend with in the New Orleans Saints. I don't want to do that. You dig? And I think San Fran's gonna get in the playoffs anyway, not as a wild card. Give me San Fran. Hopefully Arizona loses, but I really like that team, and I don't want them to butt heads, but I think that's almost inevitable. Is what's going to happen if they lose on Monday.
I'm going to go with 49ers too on this one, Floyd. I got them boys performing. So let's see. I got 49ers winning, and that's that, man. Let's get to the main game, man. The main game real quick before we get up out of here. the Rams versus the Saints. That was our Breezy picks, y'all. So hopefully somebody can go 9-0.
Yeah, and if you ain't send yours in, send them in before anybody kicks off. You
Oh
feel me?
yeah,
As long as
hurry
it's
up and
in
get
before the
them in.
game start. You dig? So send y'all's in.
Hey, and don't be like Carmen editing
Editing comment. Nope, because I'm screenshotting.
Yeah,
As soon as
Carmen.
at game time, I screenshot.
Yeah,
So
Carmen, don't edit your pick to the Cardinals when you realize
I'm a no.
you see the dreads. I'm all about the black and red, boy. Big Cardinals up in here, man. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I gotta tell this, bro. That's like been one of my second favorite teams, like my whole life. Bro, I slick me like in the car.
Hey, especially when they had Larry Fix going on.
Bro, I used to stay for that. That's been one of my favorite teams, bro. I just stay rocking with the Cards on the low, bro. I ain't go like hardcore defend them, but I'm gonna pick them every week.
Yeah, y'all. The main game, the Rams coming to our house. This is a big game for both teams to really keep this season alive. Honestly, we lose this one, man. You might as well tank it. I feel like, bro, for real, we need this dub, man. Like we need everyone from here on out. So, how y'all feeling about this? Y'all in good spirits about this one? I'm not even I really don't even want to speak on it too much, to be honest.
I'm gonna be real with you. I just think that ticket that the season's over was Cam Jordan, man. Cam Jordan not playing really. Please. And Cam Jordan not playing though. That's like a man.
Yeah,
that was
a huge blow. And you know what's crazy? They got Matt Stafford coming back off injury, of course, again playing the Saints. Yeah. Always a key player. It always comes back, and we lose a player. Like that shit just kills me. Bro.
I think this is this is right here. This point in the season, that sink is shipping, man. Like it just added to the list. And then obviously if people have been paying attention, like Jameis Winston basically just calling out the organization, bro, coaching everything.
He needed to.
I'm truthfully disappointed. I'm disgusted. Like that actually kind of broke my heart. Yeah, I respected what Jameis Winston been doing, especially since he's been hurt. I love his positivity. I love his energy. He is goofy, but I like him on the team, right? That's the same with like Teddy Bridgewater. Like people like that you need, man. So I'm definitely going. Sadly, I'm going against our team. If they win, I'm obviously like, hey, good shit. I'm going to pick the Rams solely off of the fact I just think that we talked about the Cardinals kind of breaking up. So this might be our point where we're breaking up. Like things are starting to get real, like, disappointed. Like I said, with you're rolling with Andy Dalton again. Things aren't going their way. You're still rolling with him. Jameis Winston is saying he's ready to go. You got Devin Allen saying he's not. So it's a lot of conflict that, in my opinion, that leads me to believe that's a lot of drama going on behind closed doors. Obviously, we ain't there, but it just kind of seemed like that's what it's showing.
No, you're right, Ken. And for a guy like Jameis Winston to come out and speak out like that, man, like that says everything right there. Like
a leader.
A leader. He really like, he don't speak on all the negativity and stuff, man. But I mean, that guy wants to be out there with us. He wants to win football games. We haven't seen him since week 3, week 4. Like he wants to be out there, man. If he feel like he's ready to go, I'll let him go. But I mean, he needed to speak on that. I mean, I wouldn't have bit my tongue if I was, I would have spoke on it too. So
they told him one thing, told the media the same thing, and then did the exact opposite. Said he wouldn't lose his job to an injury, and sure enough. So yeah, man. And like Ken said, it feels like it's there are rumblings of uncertainty for the team and what we're gonna look like going forward. I just feel like you gotta follow the guys who are willing to lead. And it seems like no disrespect, because he's a really good quarterback, well, decent in his day, and like Andy Dalton just is not that leader, that galvanizing player that guys who are undrafted free agents and might not be in New Orleans next year are going to go bust their butts for. And I feel like Jameis Winston is that guy. Cam Jordan is that guy. Mark Ingram is that guy. And those 3 guys we're not going to have out there leading us. So it feels like we're like trying new things, and it's like way too late in the season to still be trying something new. Every week we're trying something new. Here's a new look. We got to clean this up. Bruh, all of that should have been done in training camp, dog.
If I hear that one more time, boy, I will pull my hair out.
Dog,
I'm gonna
Mr.
pull all my
Clean.
hair out, man.
All of that should have been done. And it's like we're the only team in the NFL still trying to do that stuff right now.
Yep.
And we're like ignorant to the fact that it's way too late. So if AK don't carry us,
Appreciate you,
I'm gonna
Keys.
go with my heart. So I'm gonna say
Easy play.
Saints. I'm gonna say Saints, but that's with my heart, man. And AK got to carry us and get in the end zone probably 3 times to do so.
Mhm.
So if he don't score 2+ touchdowns, no chance, man. We're not gonna do
Yeah.
it in the air, even though we got the guys to do it. We're just not going to.
I look for it to be a high scoring game, to be honest with y'all. I feel like no defense is going to be played in this game. Like I said, a huge blow with Cameron Jordan. First game in his 12-year career, he's not going to play Cameron Jordan due to an eye injury. So that's huge. You know, we still don't have no Lattimore. We still don't have no P. Werner. I'm speaking on this injury report real
Ooh.
quick.
Let's go Rams.
It's thin, dog.
Look,
It's thin. If I was a big man,
Davenport out too. So we have Davenport and Cameron Jordan out on the defensive line. That's huge.
Well, we about to be
Ugly.
playing with the
That's-
New Orleans. What's the nearest New Orleans high school team?
that's ugly, man.
Man, it's just that's what it
JT
is.
Gray.
Hey, I see us dismantling this whole team, and that like this might be like a wild take, but that rebuild is about to happen. Like
Yep.
I think that come this season, we're gonna lose some of our favorite players on this team. Like,
Yeah.
just let
And I trust Mickey, man. I
yeah.
trust Loomis.
I get
he
it,
put
yeah.
this team together. Like the
Yeah.
result ain't what it should have been. But look at the team he put together. Like, so I don't trust DA, but I trust Mickey. And Mickey Loomis, I trust. Let's rock out with dude, man, and see what we can do next year.
Yeah.
But let's try to finish strong. You feel me? We can still slip and slide in. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we can't lose this game and still slip and slide.
We gotta win out.
We
That's-
gotta win
that's my
out,
big
bro.
point.
We have
You
to win
can't
out.
you cannot lose no more, and it's not going to be easy at all. So we just got to be that team to play spoiler and get these dubs or how we can.
You dig?
It's gonna be
He
tough.
said,
Like
Arch Manning.
Nah, facts.
Hey, boy, stop
That's
it,
basically
boy.
Andy. I feel like that's what Andy Dalton. The
Hey.
same thing. It's the same thing.
They be on
Yeah.
Arch Manning heels, bro, because they say Arch Manning up be playing them Catholic boys.
Oh yeah,
They
some of them
say,
schools
Hey.
he was playing, dog. I would have cut up at
Boy.
quarterback, and I ain't that.
yeah, they been on
I ain't a
Arch
quarterback.
Manning. Yeah, they be talking.
I don't know
shit.
though, man, because Catholic school is pretty nice.
Nah,
Hey.
I
I just say
What you talking about? Holy Cross?
I'm
What
talking
Holy
about
Cross
who,
did us?
yeah.
nice. I don't know how they are now.
I'm talking about
but
who they playing though.
you-
There's somebody that did a whole take on like the people, like the teams that Arch Manning playing, like how he's not
Hey,
as good as people think he is. I don't know. I just literally remember like there's like anti Archie Manning fans already. This been a whole high school QB.
that boy about to go to them Longhorns and get that bag. I know that.
Hey, he not gonna
M's.
touch the field for a couple years though. Quinn years
Exactly.
they got.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But he gonna be rolling in the dough. 4 M's.
What Carmen said. Holy Cross had up on the team. Hey, you was on the team, Carmen. You was part of it. You was part of it.
Them
Part of the
boys.
team.
Ooh.
I don't wanna know it.
But yeah, man,
But
we might be better off with Archie, bro.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, man, this gonna be I don't know, man. We need it. Well, we trying to get some kind of we done pulled out the throwback jerseys, trying to get some motivation for our team.
Real rap.
Hey, they done changed the helmets, the unis, the QB, the running back.
Special unis. Nah, but
Hey.
just a little analysis before we get out of here. That LA Rams offense looks a whole lot like Seattle. It's almost a mirror offense. They're gonna be doing bootlegs and rollouts, all that bull junk, crossing routes, all that bull junk. And without Pete Warner, I'm like, I don't even know how we defend that. Like, how does that even look?
It's tough.
Do we
man.
have enough speed to even hang in there with those tight ends and
We losing.
Skowronek and those guys screaming across the field? I don't know. So it's my heart picking the Saints, but trust me, I
I'm going
understand.
Saints.
Hey,
I'm going
but
Saints. I'm not.
they down bad too. I mean, no Cooper Cup. We're about to see a whole. How is Matt Stafford going to play? Right?
Yeah.
Is he actually going to get Allen Robinson the ball?
No,
Is he
heck
gonna be
no.
tight
It's
end heavy?
Higbee and Skowronek.
Exactly. So we're going
Higbee, Skowronek.
we're gonna see them struggle just as much as us. I mean, they just got their starting Super Bowl winning QB who's been playing really awful this week. So it's not like this game is. It's just like, oh, Rams. I'm still rolling with the Rams for the sole purpose of their defense being much healthier than ours, and they are
That's
probably
huge.
much more capable of
Yeah.
getting stops, especially the turnovers. We've been giving like how we've been giving the ball up. We're about to go against Jalen Ramsey, AD. We're going up against Bobby Wagner. You know what I'm saying? So like these are good players, and
Dogs.
and that's all. That's
Potential
it,
Hall of
yeah,
Famers, like real
right.
talk.
That's like legitimately. So I
Hey,
can't.
this
Three
right here,
potential Hall of Famers.
they gonna have to all play with this right here to win this game. That's
All
it.
right,
All
real.
cross from their heart.
yeah, we
Man.
need them to give
If them boy,
speeches. But
hey,
It takes that man on your chest right now, Dre.
that-
4-1. He got to play with heart, which he
hey,
does every week, but he really got to carry the load today.
he gonna have to. He gonna have to. We're gonna see though, y'all. They are in the Superdome. I don't know how if the crowd's still into the season, how the season been going, but I feel like they'll be live still.
Yeah,
man.
they're gonna be in there.
They're gonna
pack
be
it
in
out.
there. They're gonna pack it out still. You know how the Saints fans are, man. But yeah, so that's it, y'all. Hey, we got our picks in. Hopefully somebody can go 9-0. And yeah, we got our game today, man. Hopefully we win. I'm not gonna say we are. I ain't even every time I say we are, we get blasted.
yeah,
But who that? That's all I can say.
Who that?
all right.
I can't say that.
Time to, hey, maybe we can break the curse, bro. Still ain't won the same week as
Hey.
That's true.
Hey.
I ain't even think.
Hey.
See, I'm not even thinking
we
on that
only got
wavelength.
like 2 to 3 more, whatever, however many games.
I need that
Yeah.
against the Rams. That'll be like payback.
Hey, appreciate the viewers for watching. I got to get up out of here.
Oh yeah.
Got to handle some business.
All right, Ken. Who that, man?
Yeah, yeah.
Who that?